Howdy folks, Andy Gamer Muzzer here, and we're on Elite Dangerous, as you can see. Now, purpose of this video is to just answer a couple of questions and to show you a couple of other things. I had my first weekly upkeep, and I got two emails. There's that one, well, two messages. That one saying the car costs and optional costs and number of completed jumps. Now, I've only done one jump, so why it's got 1 million down, I do not know. But the second one doesn't have the jumps, so it's just got the car costs and a slightly different optional costs. Now that is a lot of money, a huge amount of money. Optional costs 7,348,283. And the car costs 10 million. Yeah, 10 million. So basically 83 million over for a couple of days. Now, when I look into my carrier now, I don't have any money for next. I don't have enough money on the carrier. That's my balance, and that's next week's upkeep, 68 million. So I don't have enough upkeep money. So yeah, for next week's. Well, that'll be interesting. We'll see what happens there. Anyway, the purpose of this video is I was watching a stream by Yamix, and someone on there said that if you die after being docked with your carrier, you don't respawn on your carrier. You respawn to a station in the system. So I've come to a system without a station. I'm just going to see what happens when you die, and see where you respawn. Now, if you don't respawn on the back on the carrier, then it's very poor. But let's get up the ramming speed.
Flight assist off. Current equity compromised. Flight assist on.
Oh, shocked I didn't die there.
Flight assist off. Warning. Temperature critical. Current equity critical. Eject.
So, let's see where we go. If we end up back in a different system on a station, that is really poor. If we end up back on the carrier, then fair enough. Well, that's a system we're in, as far as I know. It looks like it looks like we're going back on the carrier. Let's find out. Yeah, we're back on the carrier, so that's good. So the next part of this video, I'm going to jump to a system. I'm going to jump out to Daiso. One thing I forgot was one of the other questions I was asked was, can you navigate to an actual, can you jump to an actual planet within a system? Which Yeah, that's a great question, actually. Can you? So I'm going to look there. Let's go there. See if I can jump straight to that. Right, so we'll cancel that. Clear that. Because that's me ship route. So it said carrier destination. Why did it red? Well, I don't know why it's gone red. Right, no route set. Open the galaxy map. Try again. Right, set it this time. Bizarre. So let's see if it'll jump there. So now we'll let that countdown go up, and then we'll be back. Definitely.
Attention all passengers. This carrier has scheduled a hyperspace jump. Please conclude any remaining business in this system prior to departure.
I love that voice. It's great. So yeah, won't be long. Right, so we're back. All the pads are offline. I wonder if I can.
Carrier has entered pre-flight lockdown. All services have been suspended.
There you go. We can't launch now. Then I wondered when that would kick in. Now we know. This is the little fleet carrier hangar. Not as vast as the small hangars on the actual stations. I can't do a full fly around the ship. Sounds like there's someone stomping around up on deck. So
Maintenance task information is acknowledged. All decks are prepared for hyperspace.
we're in phase 2.
Attention all ships. Hyperspace travel is imminent. Please maintain a safe distance from the carrier.
Yeah. 40 seconds to go. Phase 3. Where did the lights dim there?
Attention. Final carrier checks are underway. Counting down to jump. 5, 4, 3,
Bit out of sync.
1.
like you're going through witch space. Lights brightening back up. Still saying I'm entering the portal there, like. Huh. So what happened to phase 5 and 6?
Carrier jump successful. Telemetry checks in progress.
Okay, let's see where this has put us on the actual galaxy map. Yeah, so I was asked the question if you could go direct to a planet within a system rather than come out at the main star. And I was asked that by somebody called The Wanderer on YouTube. Come up with some very viable questions, in fact. So I thought I'd look into that. So let's have a look and see where we are on the Gal map. I've got a feeling it's going to be at the star. No, we're not at the star. We are in orbit on the planet so you can go direct to a planet within a system. So there's that question answered, The Wanderer. Yeah, so that's useful. That's very useful. Because then you don't have to then jump from there to there using more precious fuel, because fuel on these is expensive or time consuming to mine. So yeah, that's one good thing about the fleet carrier, that you can go direct to a planetary body. Yeah, excellent. So the next thing I was going to show you was the crashing. So we're going to basically blow myself up again and see if we end up at one of these other stations or whether they end up back on the carrier. Because I was in Leasty, I think, and yeah, blew myself up, and you ended up in one of the stations within Leasty. Hence why I jumped out the system and went to a system without a station to see what happened, which is I start the video with, and you saw what happened there. But, I blew up, ended up back on my carrier. I mean, imagine if you ended up back on a station that you last docked at and you flew all the way out to somewhere like Beagle Point, and you face planted into a planet, and yeah, you had to travel all that way back. That would have been a bit of a nightmare, to say the least. So let's
Hull integrity critical.
yeah, won't take many.
Taking
There we go. Shapely stride. Oh, let's see if we end up hopefully back on the carrier. Ooh, come on, it's taking its time here. It's putting me back to a docking station, Shifnal Port, which is a docking station. So I'm going to purchase. Just 1 second. Can I? No, there's no options to change that. So purchase, confirm. Put me into Shifnal Port. Yep. Which, so if you crash on a system that has starports, you're going to end up in a starport, not back on your fleet carrier. If you crash in a system that doesn't have any starports, you're going to end up back on your carrier. Now, I don't know if a system that has planetary starports, if you'd end up on the planetary starport or back on your carrier. I don't know that one yet, something else to check. And also the smaller outposts, if you end up on one of the outposts as opposed to your fleet carrier. So it's something else to check. So we've shown that it's a bit of an issue that I don't understand why they put you back on the starport as opposed to the fleet carrier, unless you're in a system without any starports. So a couple of questions answered there, and we'll put this video up on YouTube to show the what happens. And I'm not sold on the fleet carriers. Can we moan because they're free? Well, yeah, we can. But, 2.5 years or thereabouts, we waited for the fleet carriers, and for me they're just really disappointing, and the running costs are just a joke, an absolute joke. 78 million running costs for my fleet carrier as it is pretty poor. And bear in mind, my fleet carrier as it is, it doesn't have a shipyard, it doesn't have outfitting, and they are really expensive to buy. You're looking at about 150 million. You're looking over 300 million to buy them two. So add the running costs of them. My weekly upkeep is currently at 68 million. Add them two in there, you'd be looking well over 100 million a week. That's crazy, absolutely crazy. So yeah, I don't think they're for me, and I think I'm probably done with this beta now. If somebody else has any more questions regarding the fleet carriers, I may look into it if I can. But yeah, just a disappointment for me. Hopefully though, it's not going to change how I play this game by any way, shape or form. So it hasn't spoilt anything for me, but it hasn't added anything for me either. Will I use the fleet carriers, other people's fleet carriers? Maybe, yeah. I probably will, but will I bother with the hassle of having them on myself? Definitely not. Definitely not, no. So, yeah, so we'll leave that at there. And please like, share, subscribe, leave any comments underneath. Usual, subscribe, hit the logo on the top left, and see the other videos in the Elite Dangerous playlist. Hit the logo top right. Thanks for watching, folks. Few points proved. Taddy bye.